Raise your hand if you love Waffle House. Me. So every time I go to Waffle House, I get the same exact thing. I get the Texas cheesesteak melt with bacon. I get hash browns with onions and cheese and an over easy egg on top. And I've been craving that lately, so y'all come hang out with me while I show y'all how I make it. I'm gonna be using these steakums that I found at Walmart. And I had never seen it before, and I didn't know Walmart has Texas toast bread. First things first, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little bit of info. I've been letting this pack of steakums thaw so it's not as hard whenever I start cooking it. I'm also letting my hash browns thaw out before I cook them. This is how I've made use of the Cool Whip bowl for tonight. I've got it straining just in case some water runs off. So I'm gonna add a little bit of bacon grease into my skillet. Turn my stove on and let that bacon grease heat up. Grease is getting hot, so I'm just gonna put my little half-thawed steakums in. All right, so those are in and they are doing what they do. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. And some pepper. We're just gonna let this go until it gets a really good sear on the bottom. Just gonna call this good. Just start chopping it up. God, that bacon grease is popping the fool out of me. A bit of that bacon grease out, just because it was dangerous. I'm gonna add a little bit of white onion in here with my meat. I'm gonna cook this around until that onion gets cooked down just a little bit. Meat is done, so I'm just gonna get a bowl and move this to the side. Grease is hot. I'm just gonna put my hash browns in. With a little salt and some pepper. We're gonna let these go on high until they get a good sear on the bottom. Add a little bit of white onion into these as well. These are still going, and y'all, if you are nervous to make hash browns because you've never made them before, they don't have to stay in one little lump. I mean, you can break them up. Just make sure they get good and crispy. So while these hash browns cook, we're gonna get started on our sandwich. We've got 2 pieces of Texas toast. I'm gonna put mayonnaise on both sides. Be careful with it. We're gonna take our Kraft singles and put a piece of cheese on each slice of bread. I'm gonna add my steakum. Take this piece, put it on top. Sorry, I'm eating. Now it's gonna go onto my little griddle. That was looking good, so I flipped it, and now I'm gonna do the other side. Here we are, y'all. It looks so good. I just broke into my egg. Y'all, look how beautiful. The bacon on there after the sandwich was done cooking. All right, let's try it. Y'all, this is so freaking good. Bite of the hash browns. This is 10 out of 10 out of 10. Definitely a 30.